That sounds daunting.
You're listening to the Why So Serious show. For your cast of the Why So Serious show on BlazeRadioOnline.com.
It is Thursday, and it is time for the Why So Serious show. I'm Jesse Morrison, alongside a whole bunch of people that you all already know, and my mother, Becki of Becki and the Boom Booms, a great band out of Roanoke, Virginia. You can check out all of her stuff on Facebook and Instagram. She has a great band. Her and four guys or three other guys, one that plays sax, one that plays guitar. We're waiting on. She's on because we're gonna do a Mount Rushmore of 70s songs. We're waiting on our final guest for that. But first, we're just gonna go into, whenever he joins, we can take a pause from it. But first, just gotta get Max's college football rankings. Yeah. Number 1.
Oh, we start at 25.
Oh, number 25.
Tulsa.
They got a
big win just now.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah. So number 24, Louisiana. Number 20.
Louisiana Lafayette.
Raging Cajuns. How about that?
Number 23, I'm still holding out on them. I don't think there's more than 23 teams better than North Carolina. I'm sticking with it.
Tar Heels.
22, USC Trojans.
Fight on.
21, the Texas Longhorns.
20,
Oklahoma Sooners.
Boomer Sooner.
19, the Northwestern Wildcats.
Go Cats.
18, Liberty.
Flames.
Liberty.
No.
The
fighting. We don't have the rights, Matt. 17, Iowa State Cyclones.
Ooh, the Cyclones.
16, here's my hot take, the Indiana Hoosiers.
Wow, not a top 10 team.
They are ranked 9th in the actual polls. I have them ranked 16th. So, number 15, Oklahoma State.
Bedlam.
Cuba Hubbard.
14, Miami.
The U.
Number 13, Marshall.
We are Marshall.
Number 12,
Marshall quarterback Grant
Carolina.
What team? Coastal?
Yep.
Chanticleers.
11.
They're for real.
Georgia.
Mallory, put it on the poll. Are the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers legit?
Yes.
Go Dog.
I don't even know how to spell that.
Just say Coastal Carolina.
Coastal Carolina Santa Clauses.
Santa Clear anyway.
The Santa Clauses.
Number 10, Oregon.
Go Ducks. Great uniforms this weekend.
Mm-hmm. Number 9, Cincinnati.
Bearcats.
Number 8, BYU.
Brigham Young.
Number 7, the Wisconsin Badgers.
On Wisconsin.
Number 6, Florida.
Kyle Pitts, best player in the country.
Yeah, easily. Still my Heisman pick. Number 5.
Tight end.
Best player in
Number
the country.
5. He's an injured tight end. I don't care. Number 5, Texas A&M.
12th man.
Number 4, Clemson.
Dabo. Going to the ship.
Number 3 is actually the second best team in the country, just to be clear, but you gotta give respect to the kind of resume of Alex Coyle's team. But number 3 is the Ohio State Buckeyes.
OHIO.
Number 2 is Notre Dame.
The Domers.
And of course, number 1 is Alabama.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
They almost lost to Ole Miss. I cannot say that they are the number 1 team in the country.
Roll Tide.
They've got the best combination of team and resume. Ohio State's the best team in the country, but their resume is not there yet. Yeah, when they play the most overrated team in the country this week, it'll be there.
Ron Schnell, Rockin' Ron Schnell on the show alongside a bunch of people, as well as Becki from Becki and the Boom Booms. How's it going, Rockin' Ron Schnell?
Going okay. How's it going with you?
Good. Are you ready for some Mount Rushmore of 70s songs?
Sorry, I lost audio.
Guy in witness protection. Why won't he turn his camera on?
Poor performance.
Don't be shy, dude. Come on.
I was told there would be no camera necessary.
Ron is like me on hour 2 of a 3-hour class.
Only hour 2. You're turn the camera off.
Oh, I for the first hour you stay on video, and then after that you
Also,
ditch.
Max, you look like you're in just like a dark void.
I mean, it is a very dark room.
All right, are we all ready to go though? I'm just gonna kind of go in order from what I'm
Max
seeing.
headroom is messed up. You ever hear of Max headroom? But your headroom is messed up.
Yeah, I know. I need to have the part of the jersey in too. So
Maybe zoom out then.
no, I don't like.
I mean, this is coming from
plugged in. I've got all these issues. Like my plug-in is like on a thread as it is. So
this is coming from the guy without a camera on, so I don't know about that. All right, are we ready to get into this or not?
Yes.
What are we doing?
Not yet. Not that segment yet.
Good, not that segment yet. All right, we're just gonna start off. I guess we'll go snake on this. Whoever goes last picks 2 times.
What are we picking?
70s songs.
Okay.
Becki of Becki and the Boom Booms. What's your first choice?
So I just do one right now?
Yeah.
This was so hard. This is the best decade. Because
Yes.
from 1970 to 1979, it's just everything. It's like folk, like
Mallory,
cat-
put it on the poll.
the
Is
70s.
1970 to 1979 just everything?
Wait, no. Also put on the poll: is 1970 to 1979 the 70s?
if it's not, I'm in trouble.
Coastal clear Santa
I mean,
Claus.
you've got like the Allman Brothers and Cat Stevens and Al Green and the Bee Gees.
All right,
you know.
all right, Mom.
And Blondie.
Wait, are you allowed to make a list here? Are we allowed to be referring to something? I thought we had to do this off the top of our heads.
No, you can refer to. You can go read.
Okay. Well,
Okay,
then.
so I just
I'll do some homework.
one for right now. Okay, I'm gonna start with The Seeker by The Who.
All right, let me pull this up.
Wait, are you
I
on
really
video?
like The Who a lot, but that's one that I like especially.
Love expert Staci Schnell in the background making
Yeah,
noise.
she's in the background making noise.
Hi,
That's
Stacy.
what I do. I make noise.
Becky says hi.
Hi, Becky.
Becky with the good
Hi,
hair.
I make noise too.
Becky from Becky and the Boom
Is
Boom.
she eating in the background too?
Who? Nah. Yeah, I'm having a vitamin.
All right, good choice. One of my favorite Who songs. Max Bechtel, what's your first choice?
all right, for my first choice, I just want to clarify. A lot of my choices are ones that I've seen this song perform live, and it was amazing live, and that's kind of enhanced my love for it. So my first one is Elton John, Your Song.
You
my
seen
favorite
Elton John?
You stole one of mine.
Oh.
There you go.
Have you
Another
seen
good
Elton
one.
John though?
What?
Have you seen Elton John?
Yeah.
Great song. All right, Mallory Schnell.
Oh no, I'm not ready. Come back to me. I
Evan
need, I
Osterwitz.
need to get my prop. Hold on.
Evan, what's your first one?
I'm gonna go with an all-time banger. I used to know how to play this song on the guitar. I don't anymore. But it's "Wish You Were Here" by Pink Floyd. Classic.
Nice.
That's a 70s song?
Yeah,
That's
1975.
a
For some reason, I always
self-promoting Jew choice.
What?
Yeah.
Are they talking about 70s music without
Yes,
me?
go ahead.
But I'm the one who grew up in a music studio in the
Get it.
70s.
Go.
Matt Kling.
You're not allowed to pick Pink Floyd if you're Jewish.
My top, so 2 of my songs are actually my top 2 songs ever in my personal record book, and this is my number 1 song from 1977, Eagles with Hotel California.
Great
Very
song.
good pick. Good
Because
choice.
that song is just,
Good answer. Good answer.
it's just everything.
You can go and you can never leave. How about that?
You can check
That's
out
close.
anytime
That's
you want.
close.
You never leave. It's like this show.
Much.
My dad's favorite song ever too.
What'd you say?
That's my dad's favorite song ever.
Great addition. Great comment there, Max. Really, really important.
I mean, it helps.
Jeremy Schnell.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, that's my number 2.
The 4 of us wanted that song. That's why it has to be the Rose Bowl. It's the common one.
All right, no, I'll let
You passed up your turn. You could have picked it yourself.
All right, no, Matt, you can have that one. Sorry,
I have more.
Oh, it's okay.
I'll let you have it.
This is such a train wreck.
No,
I
it's
have,
okay.
I have a list of songs that I can choose from. So if one of y'all steal my songs, that's fine, because Bohemian Rhapsody is also the best song of all time. So
You just said that. You just said one of them was Hotel California was the best song of all time.
Well, Bohemian Rhapsody is the number 2
Okay,
song of all
somebody
time.
picks Bohemian Rhapsody.
Okay.
Mallory, are you ready?
70s related, but like Bohemian Rhapsody is the number 1 greatest song of all time. Number 2, it's definitely not the 70s, is Mirrors by Justin Timberlake.
That's a Mallory.
Another great song live.
That's a great song. That's probably one of my favorite songs of the 2010s.
Excellent song live.
Yeah, I feel like the 2010s might be the worst of the music, especially the early 2010s.
No, the 2000s.
I don't know.
No,
You could pick.
1990s
You
is
could
really
do
bad.
4 Nelly songs.
No, wait. The 1990s is really bad because every pop singer, everything just ended in A. They'd go, yeah.
But
It's like
you got
rain.
rap in the 90s though. You got good rap in the 90s.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No doubt about that.
No doubt. Of 90s fan.
It's
Mallory,
Mallory's
you
turn
ready
to
yet?
go.
Yeah, so I have my Queen's greatest hits here. A lot of these I looked up. A lot of them are from the 70s. I hope they all are. My first one is Somebody to Love.
I'm gonna cross check.
Good answer.
Need somebody to love.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Becki and the Boom Booms. Staci Schnell joining the show now. Now we have a 9-person show.
10.
Maybe she'll. Karina, you got a 70s song?
Well, Hotel California was my top one.
Great choice.
Great choice. Ron Schnell, are you ready to go? Rockin' Ron Schnell.
I'm going to go. Turn the volume up. Jeez.
They have, if you don't know, there's 2 Zooms at the same time in the same room. I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Superstition by Stevie Wonder.
Great choice.
Great choice. Also on my list. Love expert Staci Schnell, are you prepared to go twice?
She's muted.
Absolute silence. Okay.
No way.
Do we go back to Matt? Do we go back to
No, I would get to go twice if she wasn't.
Oh yeah. Okay. Rockin' Ron Schnell, your second one.
I'm gonna go with Stairway to Heaven.
Ooh.
Good choice. Big lawsuit over that the other week. All right, Mallory, back to you.
No, it's me.
No, it's
No,
Matt.
Oh,
Mallory.
Okay, back to my record. Don't Stop Me Now.
Karina, you got one? Another one?
Listen to this music. I'm sorry.
Listen to the music. That's Doobie
Listen to the
Brothers.
music.
That's a good
Doobie Brothers. Okay. Jeremy Schnell.
Summer Nights from Greece.
Oh,
Travolta and Olivia Newton-John.
one.
John Travolta.
It's a great choice.
It is a good choice.
Jeremy got really sad when he found out what Greece was actually about.
Yeah.
And I spoiled it for him.
Matt Kling.
So because Jeremy stole Bohemian Rhapsody, which is totally fine, my second choice is from one of the greatest records ever, from Rumors, from Fleetwood Mac. I'm going with The Chain.
Oh, dang. I was going to pick that and then forgot. That is one of the best songs of all time.
That is one of the best songs ever, and it's so forgotten about because everyone thinks of that album, they think of Dreams. Come
Especially
on.
because Dreams
If you
is
don't
really
love me
big.
now, you will never love me again.
This is way better than Dreams.
Oh,
This is their best
absolutely.
song. This is 100% their
But
best
this
song.
isn't a fun song to
Their best
skateboard
song.
to with cranberry juice.
All right, Evan.
Well, Ron took my other one, so I'm just gonna go with Kashmir, which is from the same Led Zeppelin.
Ooh. I
I
listened
don't
to
actually-
Which
Kashmir.
is the one I took?
What?
Which is the one I took?
You took Stairway to Heaven. I was gonna say that.
Okay, cool.
It's cool though.
Kashmir
I'm
is
not Led
Kashmir is.
Zeppelin.
Look
You
up their
can't-
performance of it from their last time they reunited in 2007. It's awesome. All right, Max Bechtold.
Okay, so I really struggled on this one, picking out my favorite song from the album The Stranger. But I decided to go with Scenes from an Italian Restaurant.
My
Billy
favorite Billy
him-
Joel song.
That's
Billy
another
It's a
great album.
bold choice.
Billy Joel himself says it's his best song, and
That's
I
my
agree.
favorite Billy Joel song.
Yep.
All
I
right.
almost went with Vienna too. I almost went with Vienna. That's a great song too.
My next one is again from my favorite artist. I had one of his songs from the 80s last week. Now I have one of his songs from the 70s, or one of their songs. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, American Girl. It's a classic.
Yep.
She was an American girl
Louder.
raised on promises.
Becki of Becki and the Boom Booms singing on the show. All right, Becki and the Boom Booms. 2 songs from you.
2?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm glad that Ron didn't choose this since he said Superstition, because I almost did that. But the one that I really like even better than that is Living for the City.
That's
It's
great.
on the same album.
hmm
I think it's especially really pertinent
It's
right
for the
now
Cité. For the Cité.
with the
That's right.
do you guys know it?
Yeah.
Of course,
Yeah, it's for the Cité, not the city. The Cité.
Oh, the Cité. Okay, sorry. I'm getting an echo. Yeah.
All right. All right. My
Was I supposed to give a second one?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so I've given 2.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, two. Sorry, go Mom.
Well, again, I know I'm not supposed to give a broad thing, but basically anything from That's the Way of the World by Earth, Wind and Fire, that album. But my favorite is Reasons.
I don't know that song. I probably heard it.
Reasons.
How do I know
That's
that
the way the
song?
world.
It's kind of a mushy song.
Yeah, I like their more upbeat stuff. This is good, but it's not. Yeah.
My,
All right,
I
well-
chose my songs based on positive associations.
Well,
That was that I used to do couple skate with Grant Clark at Golden Skate World in junior high.
Oh, it's story time, is it?
You know, you got to have good
love that.
associations with your music.
Mallory, put it on the poll. Did everyone do couples skate at the skate rink in high school? In the
Golden
70s?
Skate. Golden
In the
Skate.
70s. It has
Golden
to be.
Skate World, that's right. Rock
Golden
and roll.
Skate World.
It has to be in the 70s. I'm making sure that this song is in the 70s before I say
Also
it.
put it on the. Never mind.
Okay. All right. This one's from Stevie Wonder's Inversions, 1973. I was gonna go Superstition, but this one is right up there with it too. So 3rd Stevie Wonder song picked because he's just that amazing. Higher Ground, great song.
Yes.
Red Hot Chili Peppers also do a good cover of it in the late 80s, I believe. So love that song.
Yeah.
Max Bechtold.
So when I talk about like songs that I've seen performed live that like really boost that song for me, Live and Let Die by Paul McCartney
Ooh.
is the best song I've ever seen performed live.
Really?
The
I feel like you
whole
say
like
that about a
stage
lot of songs.
setup, like the like light show that played during it, like they had fire coming out during it, like it was amazing. It was all synced up to the music. Yeah, that was pretty awesome. So Live and Let Die.
Good one.
Good one.
Evan, your 3rd choice.
I'm running out of ideas here, so I'm gonna
I
go with
thought I was next.
I'm gonna go with
It's
Bob
been-
O'Reilly by the Who.
Oh, that was my
Ooh.
next one too.
What did you
I know.
say?
We're on the same page, Evan.
Very
Baba
big.
O'Reilly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was my next
Great
one.
great Super Bowl performance as well.
Consider payback, Ron. You took one from me, I took one
That's
from
true.
you.
That's true.
Matt Kling.
Max went with Billy Joel's song. Great choice. It sings from the Italian Restaurant. I love that. But when I think of a song that tells a story, I think of Piano Man. And that's my 3rd choice. Just a song about a guy singing in a bar with the regulars, coming in, drinking, playing politics, waitresses playing politics with businessmen, getting slowly stoned, and a bunch of people drinking alone. They're
It was a really good crowd for a Saturday.
really good. And the manager gives them a smile because you know that it's him that they're all coming to see.
Gives him his drinks for free.
Microphone smelled like a beer, though.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
How about that?
Yeah, I
And
wonder
the
if
bartender wanted to be an actor.
did he spill. I'm like, if it smelled like a beer, does that mean he spilled beer on the microphone? And then if he spilled beer on the microphone, isn't the microphone probably not working anymore?
So much beer.
The only like lyric from that song I remember is the part about the dude doing funny things to his tonic and gin. That's all I remember. You know what I'm talking about. Real ones know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're
Doing
talking
funny
about.
things to his tonic and gin.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say the real lyric. Not on here, boys. Keeping it PG.
Jeremy Schnell.
Hi. Hopelessly Devoted by Olivia Newton-John.
Another
Oh my God.
You're so my child.
Oh my goodness.
Staci Schnell. Her mic's not muted anymore.
No,
I left the room to avoid the echo issue.
Mallory Schnell.
I was gonna take that one, but I'll go back to my Queen's hits. I will do another one by Dust.
Good answer. Good answer.
Excellent choice.
We currently have an entire family on this show. Rockin' Ron Schnell, I think you get one
Hold up.
here.
No.
I think you're right.
Time out. Mallory, Another One Bites the Dust from 1980.
Ooh.
Wow. We have to change. We have to
I
go
think she's
back
kicked
to.
off the show. I think there's some sort of penalty.
She just has to give another one.
Definitely a fine. It could be a $50 fine. I don't know.
It could be a $50 fine.
Killer Queen? Question mark.
Yes,
Hold on.
good one.
You
Killer
can
Queen.
send that through
Yeah.
PayPal. Or
Killer Queen was their first pick.
Okay, Killer Queen is good.
Yeah, there we go, Mal.
Rockin' Ron Schnell, you get one, and then Staci gets three.
What? 3?
Yeah,
All
she
right.
hasn't gone yet.
Okay, so I'm going to give a choice that is a Billy Joel song also. He's obviously winning this contest. But
Stevie Wonder's tied.
Oh, really?
Yes.
He has 3 also?
Oh, what about Queen?
Yes. Yeah, Queen's got a lot.
I mean, Olivia Newton-John and John Travolta are right up there.
Also,
don't-
Jeremy's terrible Montana Wi-Fi, and he's in bed, killing it.
My favorite Billy Joel song is a lesser-known Billy Joel song called Half a Mile Away.
Max knows it because he's a huge Billy Joel fan. I don't know it because I like Billy Joel, but he's not like.
Play it. Somebody play it.
What is it called?
Half a Mile Away.
Half a
Just
Mile
play
Away.
it on the piano.
Ron, did you say anything there? Or did you just kind of grunt?
I said no. It's got a long intro. Maybe skip over.
This sounds like 80s Joel.
Late 70s, Joel.
Okay, late 70s Joel. I think I've heard this. All right, Staci Schnell, love expert Staci Schnell. 3 straight songs from you.
Okay, Meatloaf, Paradise by the Dashboard Light.
Yes!
She copied that off
Good
me.
one,
She copied
Stacey.
that off me.
What do you mean I copied that off you?
Great choice. Also, Jeremy didn't realize it. Jeremy thought it was about baseball as a child.
Yes.
Still think
But
it's
is
about
it?
baseball. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Leave him alone. Next.
September.
Great choice.
Good
I
answer,
was just
good
waiting for that.
answer.
I was waiting for that one.
And I don't know, any
No,
70s
no,
Bee
any,
Gees
no,
song.
no, any.
All right, we'll come back. We'll come back for two states.
The album is Saturday Night
Oh.
Fever.
We'll have to come back for two.
The Bee Gees. Oh,
We have
good.
to-
Bee Gees. I
What's
mean,
Bee
they're the
Gees like?
70s.
Staying alive.
Staying alive.
Staying alive.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay.
If we're snaking, that means she has to have a 4th pick now.
No,
Yeah, that's true.
That is true. Yeah, Staci Schnell, one more.
Then I have to take one of my picks away.
What were your
I-
picks?
No, I mean, no, I'm saying one of my picks shouldn't have counted then. I don't think she gets a fourth. I took her, ostensibly, I took her fourth pick.
So does she just get like a Mount Rushmore and then they just like ran out of funding and so like they stopped carving the mountain?
Let's just move on to the next person.
How do you
Who's me?
Okay.
This is what happens when you have a husband and wife on the show, Jesse.
Rockin' Ron Schnell.
I'm going to go with Aqualung.
I think I know how that one goes, but I don't remember.
Aqualung, my friend.
Yeah.
Don't know it.
Jethro
I'm
Tull.
gonna be 100 with you. Don't know.
Ah,
it.
Jethro Tull. I played a King's Dominion show in the 90s. Mallory Schnell.
He's a great flautist.
What about?
She's just reading off this album.
The album, it's amazing.
And I confirm that 70 song.
This is basic.
What's that?
Jethro Tull, they only had hits in the 70s.
You can't confirm it?
No, we can confirm it.
Okay, good.
But I'm
You're
believing you.
champions. Kind of basic. Sorry.
You're the champions. I have very fond memories of Alex Ovechkin. It's much better done by Alex Ovechkin than it is by
1971 Aqualung.
Okay, perfect. Jeremy Snell.
Sandy by John Travolta.
No, come on.
Great
Only
song.
if you can sing it.
Sing it, Jeremy. Sing it.
Can't you see? Oh wait, no, hold on. Why,
We've heard enough.
Mallory, put it on the poll. Have you heard enough?
Now we've got to pay a royalty.
Oh, Sandy.
No, they just might cut it out of our video.
There's no music in the background. We're fine.
Yeah. Matt Kling.
Andy.
So I want to pay tribute to the disco dancing part of
Jeremy,
the
calm down, bud.
I love the Bee Gees, but I'm not going with the Bee Gees for this final one. It's a song that I listened to earlier today when I made this list, and I love it. This is the tribute to the falsetto and to the dancing. This is "You Make Me Feel Like Dancing" by Leo Sayer.
I knew this song, but I didn't know the title of it until
You
today.
got a cute way of walking. You
Yeah.
got the better of me.
Yeah.
I think anytime we do these music lists, we should just have my mom come on and sing it.
So I know, like I
Hey,
get,
nobody tops Sandy.
right, but I get that
That's,
Becky's a good
that's an excellent John Travolta.
yeah. Thank you.
You're doing it to life.
I get that Becky's a great singer and all, but like following me up from singing Sandy, like it just
He's muted. Evan, what is your next one?
My next one's a pretty sexy song, if I do say so myself. It's everyone's favorite Marvin Gaye tune, "Let's Get It On."
Yeah. Mallory, put it on the poll. Is it a pretty sexy song if you do say so yourself? Or if I do say so myself?
That sounds like a line from Jay-Z in "Drunken Love." If I do say so myself.
Baby.
I don't know why that came into my head, but it did.
Max.
I have another one for Jeremy.
He's already gone 4 times. Max.
Okay. For my final pick, I knew I needed to do something on brand for me because I've been picking a lot of songs that aren't traditionally a part of my brand. But I was thinking about doing ABBA, but then I couldn't decide because all of ABBA's songs are the best. So I went with it's very corny, very cliche, but Rainbow Connection from the Muppet movie.
Oh.
It's a great song. Like Willie Nelson does a cover of it too, and it's very like it is a great song. Who cares if it's sang by or sung by but yeah, all right. My last one, I'm going back to Billy Joel and New York State of Mind. It's great. It's just such a good song. I believe it's 1976.
The Glee version.
The Glee version.
Have you seen?
Start walking, Mallory. Start walking.
Jesse, have you seen the video of the guy playing the piano accompanying Billy Joel?
Yes, it is awesome.
The best part of that video, though, is Joel asks, he's like, "Oh, what key do you play it in?" And the guy just goes, "What key do you want it in?"
I know, it's amazing.
That's one of the coolest lines I've ever heard.
By the way, this is kind of off topic, but when All American Rejects played my freshman year at ASU, their keyboardist was sick, and so they pulled off an ASU music student. He played the entire show. It was incredible.
awesome.
It was incredible. All right, Becki from Becki and the Boom Booms. How many songs do you have left? One?
One.
All right, yeah, this will wrap it up, I think.
So, I've chosen albums mostly, and you've pigeonholed me into having to choose one song, but this is from the Harvest album in the early 70s, I think 1972, Neil Young.
Wine.
I like Old Man.
It's the whiniest song of all time.
That's a great song.
Look at my life.
Oh,
Linda
man,
Rock
look at my life. All right. Anything else, Becki from Becki and the Boom Booms? When is your next show?
Oh, Becki is not taking things indoors. Braver musicians are, but I'm not doing indoor shows. So my last outdoor show was October 24th.
Okay.
And unless we have an unplanned heat spell that, the temps go up and venues call and ask for bands, then I don't anticipate we'll be playing until it gets outdoorsy again.
So we're looking at about March or April for Becki and the Boom Booms.
Yes.
Hashtag the return tour of Becki and the Booms. But hey, maybe you can do some live stream shows on your Facebook page for all your fans, socially distanced.
Well, I will shamelessly plug one show. The New River Blues Society had a show, I think on September 28th. And so on our Facebook page, Becki, Becki, and the Boom Booms, I think you can pull that up, New River Blues Society live stream.
Rockin'
But that's a straight blues show. That's not our whole usual set. That was just specifically blues.
Rockin' Schnell, are you excited for the no-checking Guelph Storm this year?
That whole thing is so stupid.
No, not excited about it.
Are you still going to follow your beloved Guelph Storm, though?
Of course.
Okay, anything else you want to add?
I've got a lot more songs. Are we done?
Yes.
Oh, crap.
It's a Mount Rushmore.
Okay, so can I say something about that OHL ruling real quick?
Sure.
If they just made everyone wear fish bowls, that would completely solve the problem. You don't need to take out hitting. Just make everyone wear a full visor.
Wait, question. Before Ron and Staci go, can we talk about Big Sky with them?
Oh, I don't want to talk about that crap. Wait, I have more songs, though.
Mallory, put it on the poll. Do you want to talk about that crap?
Staci, I want to talk about that crap.
It's terrible.
Staci can
It's the
say
worst
yeah.
acting I've ever seen.
Okay. I've got one thing from Big Sky, and it's the only thing I know from it is because they keep on saying it in the trailer where he's like, sometimes in these parts, young girls go missing. What?
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, the dialogue is terrible. The acting is terrible.
No.
I actually wish that.
The acting isn't great. I actually really wanted to talk about Big Sky, so I guess we'll just go into it. And Mom, if Becki from Becki and the Boom Booms, if you,
I'm gonna read off I want to read off just the songs I had left.
You don't get Mount Rushmore concept.
He's gonna do it anyway, so we just have to let him.
I have a day job tomorrow that starts at 7.
That's I was trying to let you go, but Rockin' Schnell wants to read 85 songs off of a piece.
No,
how many, Ron? Because I want to hear. I actually want to hear this.
I have 5 songs. I'll just read them quickly.
I'm sticking around for this because I've liked these songs. I think.
Okay, you ready?
This is a decade I can enjoy.
All right. We've Only Just Begun by the Carpenters.
Excellent.
Saturday in the Park by Chicago.
Yes.
Yes.
Play That Funky Music.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Saw that at Oregon Stop Pizza.
I love that.
Free Bird.
Yes.
Ooh, good one.
Free Bird.
And Lola by the Kinks.
Lola by the Kinks was one of my. Jesse can tell you, Ron, that was one that was a contender for me.
Mallory,
Hello, LA.
Play Free Bird? ?
No, Lola.
LOLA.
Lola's great.
All right.
I do want to know how.
Way better by Weird Al.
Like 10 people here, and I was the only one that picked one Fleetwood Mac song.
No, I had it because you stole it from me.
Oh.
Matt, if it will make you feel better, I ran a little quasi poll on Facebook before the show, and probably 3 people mentioned Fleetwood Mac on Facebook.
Good.
No Bowie. I'm surprised no Bowie.
Christine McVie. How about that?
Lots of good suggestions on Facebook.
I'm Betty's friend.
I would really like to have like a mini series just documenting what happened to Fleetwood Mac in the 70s, because that story is impeccable.
I mean, honestly, you could go through like 4 eras of Fleetwood Mac, and there's drama at like every turn.
We could you think of The People versus O.J. Simpson, but make it a 10-part series about Fleetwood Mac. Make it a 20-part series.
You can have it going even now. Stevie Nicks is out here making TikToks now. Like, I want to see what led to that.
Fleetwood's making TikToks.
We know what happened. We know what led to that. But like, they keep kicking Lindsey Buckingham out of the band and letting him back in. Now they've got Tom Petty's guitar player.
What up with that?
Ron, do you have any more songs?
No, I gave my 5 songs.
Okay.
Good night, everyone.
Good night,
Becky.
Or good morning. Yeah, bye,
Staci,
folks. This was fun.
Love expert Staci Schnell.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Bye, Max.
Bye, Max. Did Max just go for good?
Max just left. That was it. He said bye to Becky and
He
Max
does that
left.
every week. He doesn't even say bye. He's just gone.
Yeah.
Mom.
I guess he didn't want to get into Rutgers talk.
And Matt is just suddenly gone too. Matt left the room. I know you're still there. Mom, let's talk about Big Sky real quick. Obviously, the bombshell.
I'm just muting Ron for this.
Rockin, get off.
All right. Obviously, the bombshell came early when we found out, yes, this show indeed is based in Helena.
The bombshell came early. Not the last scene of the show. Bombshell early that it's based in Helena.
Downtown Helena.
Downtown Helena. They even went to Lewis and Clark urgent care.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Wow. And it's during the pandemic, but they're handshaking and nobody's wearing a mask.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's how it was here for a while.
Jeremy was getting
is like that.
Wearing masks.
Matt, is that orange juice?
This is a strawberry Nesquik.
Oh, interesting.
Jeremy, how many Teslas are there in Helena?
So Mom, kind of can you take us through kind of your favorite or your most, like, I don't know, crazy turn that it took in the show that kind of had you on the edge of your seat?
The ending, obviously.
Besides that, there were a lot of things that happened.
It was, there was all that suspense with the girls, and they're pulled over and the car's not working and what's going to happen.
Obviously, you knew what was going to happen.
Flicked off the guy. We knew something bad was going to happen. But when he like smashes their window, and tases them, that was pretty intense.
It's a good lesson to me for how I drive.
Yeah. Don't have road rage. This just shows you should not have road rage, Mallory.
Did you think that
there was Mallory about that? This should be a conversation for me.
I'm upset that Max is gone. This is his topic.
He didn't watch it.
This isn't a movie.
Why is Ron still on? Mallory,
I don't know. He
why is
barely watched it.
Schnell still on?
I saw the whole thing.
So I thought that they might have been able to. Obviously, they weren't going to be able to, but I thought that they had a chance of escaping when they made that plan for him to come back, and they were fake, asleep or dead.
Yeah, and that was quite interesting. And they, jabbed him in the neck with the comb, But I mean. You guys, I wish I had recorded this. I had Jeremy on FaceTime while he watched the last scene.
Has everybody watched it yet?
No.
Okay.
Oh!
All right, so no spoilers. Everybody here has to watch Big Sky. It is the new best thing on television. I swear. I wish I could
I
binge.
will watch it on the weekend.
I
So
wish I knew
Matt,
the producer.
Matt, question: have you watched Criminal Minds?
I've seen a couple episodes.
Okay, so it's one episode of Criminal Minds jammed into one season.
What?
Wait, one
One
season.
season of Criminal Minds jammed into one episode.
No, it's one. If one episode of Criminal Minds was an entire season of a show, it would be Big Sky.
What he
And you
said
know that.
in Criminal
Okay.
you get the.
Wouldn't it be better to say 5 minutes of a Criminal Mind episode in one episode?
Are we cool if we talk about the show that preceded Big Sky on Tuesday night on ABC, The
Are
Bachelorette?
we going into there right now?
We might as well.
Bachelorette and then.
Might as well. Let's talk about the Bachelorette.
Mallory, recap it.
Whoa, on the spot. That's how I do my best work. Okay.
I know. Somehow she has like a photographic memory of the Bachelorette.
And then I have looks, likes, and takes. So go ahead.
Give me screen sharing abilities.
Okay, so the Bachelorette. How did this? I'm blanking. Okay, so the episode started with a group date. They're going to wrestle, and of course, Chasen and.
Wait a minute. No, this was the grown-ass man challenge to start the episode.
Yeah, the grown-ass man challenge started. Come on, Mallory, get it together.
I'm getting it together. Okay, we started off with the. Can I say the word on this? Yeah. Okay.
No.
It's on YouTube. It's not on Blaze. You're fine.
But your father's he's still listening, so don't say ass.
So we started off with the grown ass man challenge, and they had to do. They started off where they had a math class, and everyone was expecting Bennett to be the best because he's the Harvard grad, the sophisticated, Rolls Royce, wealthy guy, and he got pretty much every answer wrong. Our friend Amar.
Total smoke show.
We'll get to that. Our friend Amar from Scottsdale said he went to Arizona State and he got more questions right than the Harvard grad. Shout out ASU.
That made me pissed, of course.
But Bennett picked it up in the final round when they had to serve Tayshia breakfast in bed. He put a robe on, he served her some breakfast, and
got into bed with her.
Yeah, got into the bed, and Ashley, I, and Jared, our special guest stars, crowned Bennett the grown-ass man.
Quarantined for 2 weeks to do that.
Yeah, we love Ashley, I, and Jared. They're awesome. And then what happened? Oh, then we have the nighttime portion of the date, and this is where the is this where the Chasen and
you forgot when Chasen got into bed as the breakfast treat or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So Chasen just all full of himself. He doesn't make any breakfast for Tayshia. He just goes shirtless with the apron on and says, "I'm the full course meal." Bold
Did
move.
anybody else throw up a little bit in their mouth when he did that? It was.
I don't know, but both him and Ed make me want to vomit. I hate
I like Ed. Ed's the Miami guy. He's just.
Ed's forehead hangs out over his nose.
Then what happened? Yeah, the nighttime portion of the date. This is where we start to see Ben get really confident that he's gonna get the rose. Ben was overly confident this whole episode. But who got the rose? I can't remember.
Wow, you're supposed to have a photo.
Hold up, I got it.
Mustache guy.
Memory, huh?
So Bennett won the award, but the group date rose went to Ivan.
Ivan, yes.
Formerly known as Mustache Guy.
Ivan.
No.
Why
Mustache
is he still on?
Ivan.
My new favorite. I'll get into why he's my new favorite.
Okay. And then after the group date, we have the rose ceremony and the cocktail party. This is where the Chasen and Ed stuff started in the last group date, but it escalates here. Ed tells Tayshia that Chasen was getting all up in his face and, trying to get physical.
Ed looks way more attractive in that picture.
Wait. Does Bennett look like Scotty Gange?
Yes.
Mallory, put it on the poll.
Yes! Oh my God!
Does
Yes.
Bennett from The Bachelorette look like @Scotty Gange? Tweet at him.
Oh
That's a picture too.
Scotty Gaines, former contributor on the show, at least once or twice. I don't remember. He's been on, but put it on the poll.
Speaking of Bennett, he starts making fun of Jason for only using the term smoke show. He can't come up with any other adjectives or nouns. They say they need to get him a thesaurus. We have the rose ceremony, and it's down to the final rose. Is Jason going to get it? Of course, because producers want the drama.
Whoa.
Sorry, shout out our producer friend. No hate to you. Don't want to go to the live tapings of the finale. And then we have the next group date. The next day. This is the wrestling one.
Who's Chris?
Of course, it's set up that Jason and
Ed are gonna fight, but
Ed
Ed,
are gonna fight each other.
Ed says he has chronic shoulder dislocation and he can't participate.
Yeah, he wusses out.
Mention that Wells was there as a guest judge, another guy who has to quarantine for 2 weeks to be there for 20 minutes. Shout out Wells. So when Ed says he can't participate, Chris Harrison goes, well, who's going to fight for Tasha's heart? We get Noah, who's not even on the group date, but is a bystander. He
jumps the whole fence thing. And
he hops the fence.
What's
up with Tasha Seasons and hopping the fence?
That's what I was
Noah.
about to say. I don't know if you realize this, but for someone to jump the fence for Tasha is big because Colton jumped the fence for Cassie.
Oh.
So Cassie has restraining orders against.
I heard that went away, but
okay.
I don't know.
So anyway, Jason wins the fight and wins the little WWE belt. It's time to for the rest of the guys to go home and the ones on the group date to go to the little nighttime thing. But Tasha invites Noah to come to the group date. The rest of the guys aren't happy about that because that's going to take away time from them. And she definitely spends a lot of time with him. They shave off his mustache. He turns into a whole different person. Jeremy, you got to look up a picture of Noah without the mustache.
Looks a lot better.
Yeah, so much.
But a lot less like a major league relief pitcher.
Oh, yeah, and a lot less like my look like for him. So.
Okay, the one, the side by side right there, next to the nursing picture. Go back up. Next to the nursing picture to the right. Mm-hmm.
Looks a lot better.
Yep.
So much better, right?
Yes.
He also looks younger though, so I don't know.
He gets the group date rose, and Ben was, waiting till the end of the group date to do something special for Tasha. He was feeling really confident about getting the rose once again. He tries to steal her away for a second when she's about to give out the group date rose, and she says she's disappointed in him for not grabbing her sooner.
Wow. He says she was disappointed in him. Wow. That he should have. The date is over.
And was that it for this episode? I think it was.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, can we have a Brendan appreciation moment for a second? Can you do a zoom in?
This one, yeah.
No, Brendan.
No, not Brandon.
Brendan, the one next to him.
Yeah.
Great eyes.
Thank you.
I have a looks like for him. This is really stupid, but you see his job is a commercial roofer. Does Brandon look like he doesn't know, or shall I say, does Brandon look like he has no idea what a commercial roofer does?
Yeah.
He's a male model. I don't know what you're talking about.
Look at it, commercial roofer.
Commercial roofer.
If you go on his Instagram, by the way, I followed him when he had 2,000 followers on Instagram. Now he has like 30K. So I was here from the beginning.
All right. Do you want more looks likes? Because I got
one. The dude to his left is literally Carey Price. Look at that guy.
Yeah, he is.
Well, he got booted off because Claire Crawley was Claire Crawley. But I've got, zoom in on Ed. I've got 2 for Ed because I hate to pick on the guy for being Miami, but does Ed look eternally exhausted?
Yes. Yes,
Yeah, picture-
100%. 100%.
Always on the show, he looks exhausted. Like he
What
looks
do you
like he
sell
doesn't sleep.
healthcare? He sells healthcare.
Yeah. Well, this next one will make you guys laugh. Does Ed look like a younger Stugatz?
He's a little more big than Stugatz.
Stu played lacrosse. There was probably a time.
Mom, you still there?
Yeah.
Stu's a little like scrawnier, you know, like.
Yeah.
It's a good take.
All right, go up
good
to
take.
Bennett. I have 2 on Bennett. The first one is I saw on the internet, and the other one I made
Oh,
up.
Jeremy.
Does Bennett look like he lives in an old murder mansion? And does Bennett look like a scammer in the mall?
Of course he's a black man.
Dude, it's that smile. That smile is sweet.
He's trying to sell you some phone cases. 100%.
Okay,
Go down to Dale. Go
Our
down to
teeth
Dale.
whitener.
Go to
first-
Dale.
the first week when
I'm
Jesse
gonna
said
do a Dale one a week, as long as this show goes, because I didn't get to talk about Dale earlier. So go down.
I mean, he's not here anymore, so.
Yes, he should be.
Should be. He's a contestant on this
Look him
season.
up. Let's look up a picture of him. It's not that hard. There's Google.
Yeah.
Dale is, yeah.
Actually,
So
yeah.
don't like
What,
easy
wait,
anymore.
what was I? Oh.
Dale Bachelorette. Google Dale
Jeremy,
Bachelorette.
that's not you. I know you did that on purpose.
Does Dale look like the girl from the Polar Express?
Yes, that was one of them I had, but mine was, does Dale look like Oscar from Shark Tale?
I saw that one. I saw that on Twitter. Thief.
Well, does
Thief.
Dale look like he just fouled out of a basketball game and realized that he just fouled out of a basketball game? Because he picked up
He's so-
on the first minute and didn't realize.
His facial expression is that's so true. It's so
All right.
true.
One more. Go back to the cast page. I want to tell you one about Noah. Noah with the mustache. So go back to the cast page, page 2.
There he is.
Noah, right there. Does Noah look like Delta Sigma Phi?
I was going to say a Delta flight attendant because that works too.
It really does.
He also with the
But
mustache.
he's like in training. He's like in the back of the plane, just like making the coffee.
He's
He looks like a high school football tight ends coach.
So we haven't really talked about this show since these new guys joined, and I'm going to give a very controversial take here.
Can we talk about Spencer for a second? Go back there.
Mallory thinks Spencer is really attractive, but Spencer came off as one thing that I hate about The Bachelorette and The Bachelor and everything is like Spencer was a huge point of drama in the last episode, and now he's just like regular guy, like in the house that is creating no drama. I don't understand it.
Like that's how Noah is gonna wind up, and I'm pretty sure that
he looks like Jim from The Office.
I don't see
Kinda
that
does.
comparison.
Kind of does.
He's also just a horrible person, so there's that. Horrible person. He came in and said, like, I'm the best guy here or something like that.
No, but let's just
Wow.
Who are you? What, the girl or the guy?
the girl.
Yeah, he's definitely related.
Yeah. But look up Shark Tale because that's the best one.
Poor Dale. He's a really nice guy.
Yeah, and now he's being forced to marry and have kids with Claire Crawley.
This one?
The Will Smith one. Will Smith's character. The one who
Which one's
looks
Will
like
Smith's character? I haven't seen this movie since I was like in 2006.
the green one. Yeah, that one. Literally, well, first of all, they make that shark look like Will Smith.
That's what they do in animated movies. Yes.
In that one in particular. But anyway, my take about the guys and this new Bachelorette is, number one, I feel that the new guys have the upper hand on Tayshia. And number 2, I honestly was super surprised that only one guy left after Claire decided she wanted Dale permanently.
Jason really opened up to her, you know?
Yeah, I mean, props to the guys staying, but I really think the new guys have the upper hand right now. And all the new guys are really likable too, honestly.
Do you think Blake, we didn't see much from Blake this episode, but he's still hung up on Claire, right?
I think so, but I mean, I think Noah and I think Spencer right now are in the running. Next week, I'm gonna rank them. Once, I think they're about 6. There's 16 of them now. I'm assuming they're gonna cut it down to about 10. I'm gonna rank them on the next time we meet. But right now, I will say early on through this stage, I think the new guys have an edge.
Blake looks like a college football strength coach at a Division II school.
Yes.
No, Blake looks like Wreck-It Ralph.
Mom, do you have any advice for these gentlemen and Tasha as they continue on their journey to find love?
Don't go on The Bachelorette to find love.
Yeah,
No.
don't go on The Bachelorette to find love.
Yeah, they're all there for the wrong reasons because
They're all there for
to
the
get
wrong reasons.
They're all there to
Except
get
for
marketing
Brendan.
deals, Instagram followers. Let's be real. That's what this show is about.
It was much better. If you watch like the seasons from like 2007, they were
Yeah,
way,
when
way
it wasn't
better.
Instagram or marketing agencies as aggressive.
No. Yeah.
But props to marketing agencies though. They really know how to choose people.
Evan, how you doing?
Mom, how old was I when I started watching The Bachelorette?
I'm doing good, Jeremy. Thanks for asking.
Baby.
I don't know anything about The Bachelorette, though.
I know, you look excited though.
I mean, yeah.
Did you get a haircut?
I don't know. I just find this all very funny.
You get a haircut?
I did get a haircut.
Looks good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You could use one too.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
I'm kidding.
No, I'm gonna get one. I was actually, when I was gelling my hair this morning, I was like,
What else
Most of them are
shall we
just muted. That was horrible radio. Horrible.
what shall we talk about, Jesse?
What's
I have
next?
a question.
Let's
Did you guys
see.
already talk about the NBA draft?
I wanted to get into the NBA draft.
Well, wait. Let Staci talk about what do you want to talk about, Mom?
Precious.
Achoo!
That's probably. I hope that they don't let fans back in Miami because that's going to be a thing and everyone's going to be blowing their noses out. It's going to be like he's going to score and everyone's going to go achoo! Achoo!
Masks on. So, wait, it's Florida.
It's Florida. They're not wearing their masks. They're going to have their neck gaiters around their neck.
The Heat will be one of the few teams allowing fans.
I don't think Adam Silver is going to let anybody allow fans.
The Heat. There's an article that says the Heat are going to be one of the few teams that allow fans.
It just said that 2 seconds ago.
All right. Well, I wouldn't go within. I wouldn't go within like.
I'm going to the home opener.
Me too. December 22nd.
I'm not going to see you guys.
No.
I wouldn't go within like an entire building of that place. There's gonna be so much disease in that place. That's not even COVID.
The triple, just like Jerry Jones, just like Jerry Jones said about AT&T Stadium. It's a place where disease is killed from within, or something like. Didn't he say that about AT&T Stadium?
He said it was a vacuum.
I'm not aware of that quote at all.
Jesse just dropped the most subtle joke ever.
It was great. It was a good joke.
He wouldn't go within several blocks of that arena because there's several other diseases around there.
It's perfect. Yeah, it's Miami. What do you expect?
And also, the seat next to you might be filled by like a giant spider. Because again, it's Miami.
Yeah,
No, Gators. The Gators have been out walking the streets since the
Well,
flood
they
of the
washed up.
hurricane.
They washed up from the shore of the Everglades.
Hold
Yeah,
up.
Obama's on Jimmy Kimmel right now.
Is there a surprise that this whole global pandemic thing happened after the Super Bowl took place in Miami?
Also, a Florida man tried to transport a giant metal object on the top of his small sedan. It was great.
Was this new today? Because I can talk about in 7 hours on my show.
I think it was yesterday. I saw it on local Phoenix news because everywhere is local news for their own city and stuff that happens in Florida because it always gets ratings.
Well, ours is California and Florida.
Yeah,
Because
but California is not as interesting as the stuff that happens in Florida.
California does crazy stuff though.
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
There are people that Mallory. What happened? Somebody put like a firework on the ground and then drove over it.
When
When the Lakers won the championship?
Oh, there were fireworks like going off. Like there was fireworks set off right next to me. There were people like it was crazy. Yeah.
Do we really know if Anthony Edwards still wants to play basketball? Because I saw that article and I saw he got picked number 1, and I was like,
he's cheating
really?
on algebra tests too.
Who cares? That's the stupid TikTok. Who even knows if that's actually him? You could just you could literally
She took
just
a
change
picture with him.
Yeah, but she could have taken the picture with him, but also just
Took a
changed that
video
text.
of him.
She could have texted with her friend about like that, and then
listen, I didn't watch much of the draft last night because, and just to summarize the top 3 picks, the first pick reportedly would rather play in the NFL because the NFL you have more space to do whatever. The
which
number
is
2
wrong.
Exactly. The number 2 pick played 3 college games because of.
But he's a beast. That
He's
we
a beast.
know.
But he
we
had,
know
but
he's
he had, but he had an ineligibility, and he only played 3 games. And the
Which
number
was
3
really
pick
stupid.
is-
It was like one of the more stupid and
and the number 3 pick is the youngest Ball brother, who no one in America really has seen play.
We could
So-
literally we could either have 3 amazing players out of this draft
Or
on the
total
top
bust.
3 or 3 total busts. It's like one or the other pretty much. I don't know though. I feel like the Ball brothers are kind of all meant to be like 10 and 6 players. I know Jeremy loves them, but
I mean,
Mallory,
the
what
oldest
about
one
Vernon
was on the
Carey
Masked
Jr.?
Singer, so that's so he's made his name for himself now.
Mallory, your best friend from high school got drafted.
My best friend.
Yeah.
Really?
I'd say acquaintance, classmate from high
Best
school.
friend from high school got drafted.
Got
What's
picked
his name?
Vernon Carey Jr., 32nd to the Charlotte Hornets. After a pretty good
Son of
first,
Vernon Carey Sr.
Vernon Carey Sr. played football for the Miami Dolphins.
That's correct.
How about that? The Fins.
Do you have any pictures with Vernon, Mallory?
Like the group prom picture and the group graduation picture.
Oh yeah, private schools. They always take a group prom picture because there's.
No, they
there's
don't.
a
No,
few-
they don't. No,
Really?
they don't.
Yeah, we didn't do that either.
How many people went to private school here?
Everyone except Jesse.
Actually, honestly, where I went to my freshman year was I went to like a learning. I basically had like a tutor, so but I went to a building to get tutored. So
So
My mom,
you're still privileged.
my mom went to
Private
public
school
school.
repping right now.
My mom went to public school,
I did go to public school.
North Miami.
I like
You went to
public school.
boarding school.
Who
And,
went to-
and you went to public school. But you went to boarding school.
Ron went to boarding school and public school
Okay.
and
Anyway.
Syracuse.
He went to boarding school with the guy from Fish.
Actually, cool story. Ron is the reason why fish is a thing.
totally.
This is true.
He gave the guy, the keyboardist from Fish, his keyboard.
His synthesizer.
Fish jam band. How about that? They're like the '90s Grateful Dead.
Don't they kind of suck though?
A lot of people don't like them.
Yeah. I feel like they have
My lacrosse coach's favorite band.
I feel like in general their reputation is not that great.
They have their audience is like hippies that like jam bands.
Wait, so Ron, do they owe you royalties because of that?
Ron's not on the show anymore.
That's up for debate.
Oh, there he is.
He said that's up
You should
They
ask.
don't take my calls anymore.
Wow, they got too big for you.
Well, they probably don't
Weird
make
because
any
you
money
also got
anyway.
big.
They probably don't earn any money anyways, so you're not missing out.
Well, I know a lot of people who follow them, and literally follow them.
I'll agree on 2020.
And every time they say we're going to the Fish concert, I say you're welcome.
Yeah, jam bands get like a following, like, and people just like go around the country like with listening to their jam bands. And
Jesse,
it also happened with Zach Brown Band as well. They're kind of that type of
Dave Matthews Band.
Dave
Yeah.
Matthews Band. Yeah, any of those bands with like somebody like a lead front man that plays an acoustic guitar and wears flip flops. They're gonna get a big following around the country.
Kenny Chesney.
Yeah, you're exact. I was about to say Kenny Chesney.
Jesse,
Mallory, what?
while I have my mom and dad still here. There is a scandal. Remember when we were going through Staci Schnell's likes on Twitter the other day? What did you find?
Wow, I found that Staci Schnell liked a Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation post. Wow. Whoa.
Ron, any comment on that?
Whoa.
Unacceptable.
Jeremy.
Yeah.
He
Say it,
walked.
say it louder.
I'm a big fan of the Melinda Gates Foundation.
The Melinda Gates Foundation.
Did Bill Gates turn into a better human being after he got married? Yes.
I think my mom's Twitter is very funny. She's replying to Schefter tweets and also all sorts of stuff.
Are we doing Bob Ryan is explaining his tweets, but Staci Schnell is explaining her, or Stu likes Stu Liotz likes the.
All right, let's explain Staci Schnell's likes real quick.
Also, how long have we even been
You all following me on Twitter.
Robert Odanto follows my mom on Twitter.
Who's that? Who's that?
My old videography teacher in high school.
We only have 2 votes on the Scotty Gange poll.
It's late.
It's true. That's true.
She always likes the Sun Devil Rewards tweets because she gets points for liking their tweets, and she gets prizes like Sun Devil cups.
Can we read these off though? Can I just?
Jakeem Grant says 5 in a row ? Yep, 5 in a row. Let's keep stacking, fellas.
Go Fins.
Fins up.
Fins up.
Heat culture. She likes that one. You heard him at Dwayne Wade loves the pick. Mallory tweeting about her high school teammate. Charlotte's targeting Duke's.
All right. We're getting to dangerous territory. You should stop.
Oh, one of my tweets. How about that? Because I send Staci my tweets because she'll like them.
My favorite is like when she'll like packages on like WCSN that like or content that like isn't even mine.
She's just supporting the brand, Mallory.
Yeah. And it could have been by Evan because it was hockey, right, Evan?
Yeah, I was supposed to have a package out like a week and a half ago, but my editor is not doing his job, so you'll have to.
Call him out. Call him out on the show.
Say the name. Say the name.
I'm not going to say his name. But
Say his name.
I'll
Say his name. Thank you, Dan.
Okay, so he is a WCSN exec, former hockey player, really only follows hockey, like doesn't do any other sports, and he's in my grade. You can figure it out. Yeah, Mallory knows who it is. Mallory knows who it is. Don't say anything, though.
Removed. I don't know anyone.
No, okay,
I don't know who it is.
okay, wait, story time. So this same guy in my TV sports reporting class, he tried to steal my idea for the final because the final was like the same package that he was supposed to like edit and put out for WCSN. So he just like boomed my idea and I had to call him out for it. So yeah, me and this individual have had issues lately.
I think we should get him on the show to explain himself.
I don't think he'll answer your text or email or whatever. He's not great at communicating.
I'll text him.
Please don't. I don't want to get in trouble.
I'm really blanking on who this is.
Anyway,
Not gonna lie.
Evan, any Chell news?
There was some weird CBA thing today. What happened?
Was that about like the salary that they have to pay back, that the players have to pay back? It was like,
I don't know. I got a Pierre LeBrun. I got a Pierre LeBrun notification that I kind of glanced at for like a second.
All right, because I heard there was some hoopla about that, like players having to like pay back some of their salaries because the league's losing money or whatever. I feel like that's kind of normal in this day and age. MLB had prorated salaries too, so I feel like it's not that big a deal. I mean, obviously it sucks for the players, like you're losing part of your livelihood, you're losing your paycheck, but you know, the league has to do what it has to do to survive at the end of the day, and I'm all right with that.
When are we getting hockey back? Are they aiming for
We're
January?
still shooting for January, I believe.
I don't think it's. I have a take.
Conditions are weird.
I have a take about this. Either they're not going to play at all until there's a vaccine.
They're gonna play. They're gonna play. They have to.
Or the Canadian teams are going to play themselves. That's it. And then the United States teams are going to play themselves, and then they're going to make a bubble for the playoffs. If they're like, I think there's going to be a vaccine, like to where
there's going to be a vaccine in a month.
Yes,
so.
we're getting a vaccine soon.
Best case scenario, but
we'll see what happens. But
Jesse, the Canadian division is going to happen.
Yeah,
No.
they're
Are hockey players considered essential workers? Will they get the
in Canada? Yes.
The impression I get is that it's already like been decided that the Canadian division is going to be a thing because
are they just going to?
Wait, let me finish, Jesse. Bill Foley, the owner of the Golden Knights, after they traded Nate Schmidt to the Canucks, he got asked a question about having to play against Schmidt because he's in the same division. And he said, well, Vancouver is going to be in the Canadian division. And he's an owner, so he obviously is in the know when it comes to things like that. So I'm pretty sure the Canadian division is going to happen. And
so
as
how many games are we looking?
Jesse, stop interrupting me, bud. As a Montreal fan, I don't really like that because there's a lot of good Canadian teams right now. And yeah.
Hold up. Can I just say something that'll make Jeremy really happy?
Please let me ask them.
No. Jeremy will get really happy about this. Bill Foley has a ranch in Montana, and that's where the Golden Knights draft headquarters were this year.
You know what that means?
What?
Will they play at the Helena Ice Complex? We'll discuss next.
No.
Everybody's muted except for me and Evan. Evan, so my question to you is so we've got, let's see, Canucks, Flames,
all the Canadian teams.
How many teams are there in Canada again?
It would be 7.
The 7. So they play. So how many games is the NHL targeting them to play this year?
I've heard anywhere between 55 and 65. It's not going to be a full 82. We know that.
So I
think they want to do more than the 48 they did in the lockout shortened season in 2012, 2013. So I'm guessing around 55.
Okay, so let's say they play 54 games, and so that'd be everybody in Canada playing each other 9 times. So that would be what they would do.
I am not sure how they're going to do the scheduling, but I do know that they are going to have to realign the divisions somehow because the federal government has been pretty adamant about not opening the border until it's absolutely safe. So I don't think they're going to make an exception for the NHL. They didn't make an exception for the Toronto Blue Jays. And the cases have actually been getting worse in Canada since then. BC in particular has had a really big uptick in cases lately. So I don't think the border is going to open anytime soon. And that means the Canadian division is the only way that they can play.
And so will they bubble up the playoffs in the United States then? Or will they let the Canadian teams in? I mean, the United States teams into Canada again?
What?
No, I have an idea.
I don't know that they really have an idea of what things are going to look like come playoff time, because if they start the season in January and they play a 54-game season.
Hold up just a second. They're going to take the Pins and the Caps out of the same division? What are we doing? Hold on. That is one of the biggest rivalries in hockey. This is a travesty. Gary Bettman is the worst commissioner in sports. I am so freaking mad about this. What is going on with it? I am so angry.
Put the teams back on there.
Yeah.
Because I just figured out something. All right. Put the teams back on the screen. Okay. You have the 7 candidate teams. You make the Bruins, Sabres, and Blue Jackets play in Canada this year. You have a 10-team division. Okay. You have your East. You will have the Hurricanes, the Devils, the Islanders, the Rangers, the Flyers, the Capitals, the Red Wings, the Penguins, the Lightning, the Panthers. 10-team Eastern Division. What do you have left? You have the Blackhawks, the Predators, the Blues, and the 7 West teams. You have a 10-team West Division. That's how you play.
There's no way. First of all, the border's closed, so they can't play in Canada, and they would never agree to
They
that.
played in Canada before. They got a waiver to go to Canada to play before. Why couldn't they do it again?
The bubble, yeah. I'm talking about the 3. You literally, the Sabres, the Bruins, and the Blue Jackets would play all their games in Canada. They would do what they would have to do.
Why would they agree to that?
Why are the Pins and the Capitals and not the same division? This is one of the best.
What I was gonna say is
I can't believe that this is the NHL.
So January 1st, are they shooting for a Winter Classic game?
There's no way.
No Winter Classic.
What
And
about
no All-Star game either.
No, but it's at the BB&T Center.
Give it a few
know
years.
how you
First
can
of all,
have
All-Star
All-Star
games are
games during
irrelevant.
Corona.
Second of all, by the way, speaking of All-Star games, how about the Pro Bowl being played on Madden this year? Isn't that so funny?
It's probably going to be better than the real Pro Bowl. The
It's
real
gonna
Pro
be-
Bowl is a gong show. I am all for playing it on Madden.
Yeah,
And that way no one
it's
gets
so
hurt
good,
either.
but it's going to be like a 63-56 game
It
on
is.
Madden, as it would be on a real field.
Right, exactly. Like, if you think about it, not a whole lot changes. it's still going to be bad.
Wait,
But
except players that would play in the Super Bowl would be on that Madden team. So, like, Patrick Mahomes would probably throw 10 touchdowns in a Madden game.
I am here for it. Honestly, the NFL should have come up with this idea 5 years ago.
Every
they
league
moved out of
should
Hawaii.
do that. Every league should do that. A virtual All-Star game. I love it.
Mom,
Yeah,
what do you
I'm
think?
laughing at Jesse's temper tantrum.
What do you think about the
Best rivalry in the NHL. What is going on here? I can't believe it. Gary Bettman is the worst commissioner of all time. What's going on? He takes away Capitals and Pens.
Manfred is worst.
Yeah.
Wait, Jesse, big question mark here. Is Derek Jeter positioning himself to take over for Rob Manfred?
Capitals and Pens. It's the best rivalry in
Jesse.
I can't get off of this topic.
Okay, first of all, shout out to Kim. How do you pronounce her last name?
Ang.
Kim Ang. Shout out Kim Ang being a barrier breaker in sports.
You know what Kim Ang would? You know what Kim Ang wouldn't do? She wouldn't put the Caps and the Pens in a different division. She would do a better job than that.
Shut up. Listen, I am very much proud of this move for sports. I think more women deserve leadership roles. And I also believe that it is a time soon that we will see more people of color in leadership roles. We're starting to see that already.
And
also,
Miami Dolphins, Brian Flores and Chris Greer.
did you know that Chris Greer's brother played in the NHL and is an assistant coach for the New Jersey Devils?
Wow.
Hi, Greer. Yeah.
Also, the next step of progress, incorporating the LGBTQ plus community, having leadership positions from people that identify in that community.
Oh, Jesse.
What I do?
But anyway, what's this whole? You think Jeter's gonna take over for Manfred?
He's positioning himself.
This is
How?
bad. This was terrible to say.
How? How is he positioning himself? By hiring Kim Ang?
That's what Epstein is doing. Epstein wants to position himself to become the commissioner one day, apparently.
So he quit just
So he
to
quit.
do that.
He quit, and he's gonna try and bring a team to Nashville. He said.
No
How
thank
would that even work? I mean, unless you relocate the Rays or the A's.
Or you expansion.
Montreal has dibs on the Rays, boys. They're not
It's in
going
my
to
eyes.
Go wash
I
your
see
face.
why they wear goggles in celebrations now.
Go wash your face.
Did we talk about Brett Peterson yet? Did I miss
Who?
that?
Oh, Panthers assistant GM,
Yeah.
former Boston College Eagles hockey player.
Yes, the first Black assistant general manager in the NHL. How about that?
Now Florida's doing it right because they interviewed Kevin Weeks for the GM position as well. So shout out Florida.
Yeah.
And Anton Lundell has been balling in Finland too. So
Yes.
things are on the up and up down there.
I hate hockey. What are they doing?
Yeah, can we talk about football?
What would we talk about? What would we talk about with football? I kind of just.
Wait, before we move on.
Yeah, Stacy, tell him.
No, before we move on, can I just say one thing about Kim Ng? That lady has swag. Like
Yeah.
in all like the clips they showed of her on ESPN when they were talking about the hire, she's got like all black, like dark shades on. Like I am a big fan of Kim Ng's style.
Yes.
Okay, this is what I want to talk about football is style. The lime green Seahawks jerseys are the best in football.
They're not.
Amazing.
They're not.
With the blue pants, they're fine.
Say that. How could you say that?
Seahawks stadium name change today.
Bloom and Field.
CenturyLink changed their name.
The claim.
That's wild.
I'm still stuck on what
Westfield.
you just said. How? Those are hideous, man. Like
Those are great. Those
all
are
of the
glorious.
Seahawks jerseys are pretty bad, but that is by far the worst.
But they only shall be worn in prime time. I believe, as an Eagles fan who typically when they play in prime time they wear black uniforms, that the Seahawks have a similar situation, and that all teams should have a home jersey, an away jersey, and a primetime jersey.
Yeah, I like the Cardinals primetime jerseys. They go
and
all
that black jersey was really nice for the Cardinals tonight.
I don't know how you beat the Steelers black and gold though. That's been around for so long. And those
They have a
jerseys
logo on
pop.
one side of the helmet.
They pop so well though. Black and gold just works for sports jerseys, guys. That's the best jersey in the NFL, and you can't argue it.
I have one
I'm a
thing.
Cowboys fan. I hate the Steelers, but I love their jerseys.
Okay, first of all, the Cowboys have
black and
one good uniform, and their other one is trash. It's why they only wear the white uniform on home for most home games. Number two, I think almost every team we can find a primetime jersey for, and we've already named three. I'm blanking out on.
The Dolphins go aqua on aqua for prime time.
Yes. The Niners should wear their black uniforms in prime time. The Rams yellow jerseys from a few years ago, I loved those. Those were good primetime unis.
Stacy,
No.
Stacy,
No.
how awesome has Jakeem Grant been in the absence of Preston Williams?
Can we finish this show so I can take a shower?
Yeah.
Mom.
Amazing. And I have to go because Rockin' Ron wants to watch Jeopardy.
Rest in peace, Alex Trebek.
Oh,
Yeah.
And we still don't know who the next host will be. So
Mina Kimes is on the short list.
again,
No.
still.
No. We're vetoing that. That idea is vetoed.
Love
All right.
Vina, but
Love you, Mom. Good night.
Jeremy, who's on the short list?
One of the an ESPN person is on the. She's a
NFL Live analyst, Dan Lebitard contributor.
Contributor is being generous.
Yeah. Jesse, I have to go
Yes.
too.
okay. Enjoy that. Can we just read the polls and get out of here, please?
Mom.
What's
You
her
have to.
name?
You have to end the call. What?
It's fine. It's fine. Whatever.
Why won't you say the name
What name? Mina Kimes.
of the ESPN person?
Mina Kimes. We've said it like 3 times.
All right, we're going.
She's
Good
got a
night.
Seahawks tattoo.
Good night, children.
Bye, Mom.
Good night.
Good night.
Love you too would be the correct response.
Jeremy's really looking for that.
Cookie ones. Is there anything better than a warm Nestle Toll House cookie right out of the oven? 100% no. And we got a response from
Nestle Toll House.
themselves. Nothing.
Jeremy's like, didn't you just get one from Nestle? I was like, no, it's the official account of Nestle Toll House itself. Just the cookie dough, not Nestle. Crunch Bar's not included in this.
Nestle Toll House says nothing can beat one of our cookies fresh out of the oven! Exclamation point cookie emoji.
Cookie emoji really sets it over the top.
Do you say Toll House cookie dough or Nestle cookie dough? What if you say both like me, Nestle? Toll House. Anyway, 44% Toll House, 56% Nestle.
Boom! Jeremy bought votes for Nestle.
Do you know you're getting older when all you want for Christmas is socks and underwear? 100% yes.
All I want every year.
Would it surprise you if Alex got thrown out of a middle school sporting event for arguing from the crowd? 50-50, never happened before.
I accidentally voted yes. I meant to vote no. It was worded, you know.
The fact that multiple people did that. Is Alex dying on a hill here? 57% yes, 43% no. Are the coastal clear Santa Clauses legit? 20% yes, 20% no, 60% you spelt it wrong.
The coastal clear Santa Clauses.
What was it supposed to be?
Coastal Carolina Chanticleers.
Okay, I don't know, but the most of the beer that I threw on my head in a temper tantrum went onto my pants.
Seriously though, what is a Chanticleer? We never established that.
It's a Chanticleer. What are you talking about?
Okay, whatever. Let's just move on.
Santa Claus.
Is 1970 to 1979 just everything? 100% yes. Did everyone do couple skating in the 70s? 100% yes. Have we heard enough? 100% yes. Is it a pretty sexy song if I do say so myself? 80% yes. Do you want to talk about that crap? 67% yes.
They want to talk about that crap.
100% yes. Why is Ron... I just realized how I worded this. Why is Ronnie Schnell still on? 50-50 yes and no. Yes and no.
I've done that before.
Does Bennett from The Bachelorette look like Scotty G? 100% yes.
Any others?
Did you wait?
All right. Make sure.
Has he said anything yet?
What? No,
Has Scotty replied yet? No reply. From
No, I think he's asleep. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at the letter Y and then So Serious Show. Check us out next week on Blaze. And yeah, that'll do it for this show. I'm gonna go take a shower. Good night, Canada.